Now at 6, prosecutors dropped charges against a Southwest Missouri man accused in a 1988 murder. Why that might not be the end of the story. And a Carthage woman speaking out after being scammed online. And the Better Business Bureau has some tips to avoid the same fate.
The 4 states' most watched news starts now.
The Lawrence County, Missouri prosecutor drops a murder charge against a man accused of killing a woman 33 years ago. This is KOAM News at 6. Lawrence County Prosecutor Don Trotter dismissed the first-degree murder charge against Lawrence Timmons, who was indicted in 2019 in the killing of Cynthia Smith. The 31-year-old Smith was last seen leaving a bar in Mount Vernon in July of 1988. Her body was found in a cemetery a few miles away 10 days after she disappeared. The case could be refiled if new evidence is found. Trotter says he dropped the murder charge because witnesses have died and legal changes to requirements for first-degree murder charges would have made prosecuting the case more difficult. The KBI is assisting the Galena Police Department in a death investigation. Yesterday, police found 68-year-old Gerald Brewer dead in his home on East 11th Street in Galena. Authorities say it's not immediately clear how Brewer died. A Carthage woman is speaking out after falling victim to an online shopping scam in the hopes that others don't run into the same problem. KOAM's Bronte Sorotsky spoke with the woman and also has advice from the Better Business Bureau on how to shop online safely.
Sandra Hudson was looking forward to receiving an inflatable water slide for her kids to play with during the summer. So she was surprised when she saw what had come in the mail.
It was supposed to be an inflatable bonsai water slide with cannons for my kids for $100, and when they shipped it to me, it ended up being a 3-ring inflatable pool for like a baby, and I don't have any of those.
Hudson says she could tell something was wrong as soon as the package arrived.
This is what they sent me, and the package, which I finally threw away, it came from an Alejandro out of California, not even the name of the company.
She was part of an online scam, which the Better Business Bureau says isn't uncommon.
And this is online purchase scams or online shopping fraud. And that's actually been growing in a significant way. It dramatically increased during the pandemic, according to Better Business Bureau research.
When Hudson realized she had been scammed, she reached out to the BBB, who say this type of situation can happen to anyone. But there are certain red flags that you can look out for.
If you're looking online and you're seeing that everything is heavily marked down to the same exact price, that should be a red flag. So if everything was originally $2.99, $3.99, $199, and now it's $99, every single product in the website, that's something to watch out for.
And when shopping on websites you've never used before, you may want to take a closer look.
So in the upper left-hand corner where it says HTTPS, that S means secure. If it doesn't have that S, that should be a red flag on a website.
Now Hudson is using her experience to warn others who could be scammed as well.
And if it sounds too good to be true, then it probably is.
In Carthage, Bronte Sorotsky, KOAM News.
The Better Business Bureau also tells KOAM that you can go onto their website to see if an online retailer is recognized by the BBB to ensure it is legit. The Kansas Department of Health and Environment has amended its travel quarantine list. The department has removed the countries of Barbados, Croatia, Faroe Islands, and Georgia. They've added the countries of Belgium, Czechia, Jersey, Liechtenstein, Netherlands, and Slovakia. An unvaccinated individual should quarantine if they've recently traveled to any of those countries. For more on the quarantine list, check out this story on our website. That's KOAMnewsnow.com. Record warmth today. Doug Heddy.
Yeah, crazy. December 2nd, well into the 70s, actually pushing 80 during the afternoon hours. Pretty much clear skies all day long. Plenty of sunshine across the region. There's nothing really going on here. We don't have any big storm systems, at least brewing, but we do have a lot of changes right around the corner. Right now, it's great. We're still 60, 62, 65 degrees outside, even though it is dark. Southerly winds kind of keeping our temps up just a little bit. We're going to continue to have a light south wind for us tonight and then into tomorrow. And again, that's going to give us really good temperatures on Friday. Through the evening hours, we slip back through the 60s, 50s. We'll bottom out near 50 a little bit later on tonight. But of course, we're going to look at those changes all coming up here in just a bit.
Thanks, Doug. In 2018, Missouri voters approved the use of medical marijuana, with more than 65% saying yes. Well, now activists are turning their attention to recreational use. Legal Missouri 2022 is just one of those groups. This week, it announced it's stepping up a campaign to get 170,000 valid signatures on their proposal to get a measure before Missouri voters in November. The initiative would allow voters to buy, possess, and cultivate cannabis for personal use. What's more, the proposal would clear the records of some past offenders.
Criminal justice reform is a centerpiece of our proposal, which will provide a fresh start to tens of thousands of state residents who have a nonviolent marijuana offense on their record, and those will be automatically expunged after the passage of this amendment.
The group currently has 50 signing locations across the state with plans for more. It hopes to have all the signatures it needs collected by next May. A member of the KOAM family, who was a beloved pioneer of four-state broadcasting, has passed away. Virgil Glenn was known for his skills as a guitar picker and occasional mandolin player on KOAM radio beginning in 1949. He became a performer on KOAM TV beginning in the 1950s, first on the program Circle 7 Jamboree, and later as a regular on Melody Matinee until that program went off the air in 1985. Virgil was with KOAM for more than 37 years and continued to perform throughout his life. Virgil Glenn was 94. Virgil is featured in a 30-minute documentary produced by KOAM just last year titled Remembering Melody Matinee. You can find a link to that in this story at KOAMnewsnow.com. Virgil was a friend, a gentle soul, and a good man. Virgil Glenn was many things in his life, and that includes a hero. He served in the U.S. Marine Corps in World War II. He was an expert rifleman stationed in both the Pacific and the Atlantic aboard the USS Tucson and USS Philippine Sea. From Greenfield, Missouri and Pittsburgh, Kansas, Marine Private First Class Virgil Glenn was a four-state hero. Still ahead, we're going to meet the Pittsburgh Crossing Guard helping kids start the school day with a smile, and a ribbon cutting for a massive new addition at Neosho schools.
Ronald for the arts.
A former Pitt State track athlete gives students at George Nettles Elementary in Pittsburgh a little energy and humor to start their day. And he's doing it as a crossing guard. Sports director Jacob Leonard has that story.
Dominic Fonseca gives students at George Nettles Elementary a little boost to start every morning.
Look at the fit today. I like the sweater. I don't necessarily look at this like a job, you know. I don't know, it's fun. Boys and girls, the pride and joy of George Nettles. You, sir, have the best day. Mr. O'Brien, the best day. They're up in the morning, they're tired, so I mean, that's something that I would kind of want if I was going to school. You know, just someone to hype me up and so I can have a good day, and yeah, it kind of gets my day started too, so. Morning, champ. Oh, have a good one, okay?
Fonseca is a former Pitt State track and cross-country athlete. He's now a graduate student at PSU, studying to get his master's degree in social work.
I just felt I could make a bigger impact if I, go back to school, do social work, and work in the child welfare system. Woohoo! Speed racer! Oh, I thought you were gonna keep running.
Helping children is a passion for Fonseca.
You have an amazing day, okay?
Okay.
We'll see you later. It was kind of rough for me growing up, so I think if I had, different resources, a mentor, or, someone to help guide me through, I think it would have been a lot easier road. So I think that's what I want to do now, provide resources for children and families that don't necessarily have them.
But for now,
I'm doing my job. I'm trying to do my job.
He's already making a difference, armed with just a stop sign, a smile, and a little humor.
Hey, you have a
Terrible day.
You too. No kids got hit.
No.
Nope. Then we
Didn't get hit either.
there we go. Then we passed today.
In Pittsburgh, Jacob Leonard, KOAM News.
Wow, every child needs a cheerleader now and then. Fonseca is originally from Wichita. He was an all-MIAA cross-country runner for Pitt State, competing for the Gorillas from 2015 to 2018. Later, Joplin residents are making sure Missouri Southern students feel loved even while away from their families for the holidays.
Plus, the warm temperatures stick around the next few days, and then a big change. We're going to look at that coming up. Record highs for us today. Temperatures all the way up into the mid, some areas upper 70s during the afternoon, which is crazy to see. In the beginning of December, we should be getting more Christmassy like weather. Now, the past few days, really all week long, still, it's mild across the region, upper 50s to lower 60s, still into the mid 60s once you get into our western counties. So temperatures, they look pretty good. We do have some changes as we head into the weekend, but at least the next couple days still look pretty good. A south wind, it's not too strong, 5 to 10 to 15, and what that does is it actually keeps our temperatures up just a little bit. 7th and range line, we're looking west a little bit toward the northwest. Clear skies sitting at 60. Humidity is not bad at about 49%. Through the evening hours, we're going to slide back through the 50s, but a warmer night tonight. Temperatures are only going to drop off to about 48 or 50 degrees for overnight lows. Clear skies here. The entire Central Plains look pretty good. In fact, if we go out toward the west, not much going on. We have a storm system shooting across the northern parts of the plains, but staying well to our north. We're still kind of dominated by this big dome of high pressure, but what we are starting to see are some weak little waves, which are popping up. There's one also in New Mexico, and these are going to kind of meander their way across the southern plains and make it into our region by the time we head into the weekend. It's not going to do a ton for us, but it will give us at least some rain chances. Tonight's fine. Clear skies, drop back near 50. We'll get some clouds in here tomorrow, so partly sunny skies, mid 60s by noon, and I think we'll go back up into lower 70s during the afternoon. Not quite as warm as what we saw today, but still fantastic temperatures, plus it's Friday. 50 to start, 66 by noon, 71 during the afternoon. Southerly winds again are going to be light at about 5 to 10. Tomorrow night, clouds continue to increase. You can even see a few showers, especially in our southern counties. These are going to be very light. I think most of us just mostly cloudy skies, maybe a random sprinkle. A little bit cooler Saturday morning, but as the winds switch out of the south as we head into Saturday afternoon, I think it looks like we'll see a pretty good day. We should still go into the 60s, but look how the clouds increase, showers roll in. These are going to be light Saturday night into Sunday morning as this first little wave rotates through. And then again, Sunday afternoon, we get a really strong cold front that is going to roll in. So that's a pretty significant change. We're still going to be into the 60s on Sunday, but here comes the front. This is going to be mid to late afternoon. So we'll be in the 60s, but we'll quickly drop into the 20s during the overnight hours. And look at this. We could even get some light little snow showers Sunday night into Monday morning. Monday's going to be a much colder day. If we do get light snow showers, it won't amount to much, and it's not going to be a big deal because the ground is very, very warm. 71 tomorrow, 65 Saturday, 70 on Sunday, high of only 45 on Monday. So Monday and Tuesday kind of chilly, then right back into the 60s by the middle and latter half of next week. Of course, tonight at 10, we're going to do the winter-long forecast, and we're going to go all the way to the beginning of March.
Wow.
And break it down.
So you want to get out your calendars and start taking notes.
There are some interesting days, especially around Christmas.
Interesting days. I'm not sure if I like that. We'll find out at 10.
Yep.
Thanks. Hey, still ahead, good weather, bad weather doesn't really matter as much when you have a roof and central heat and air. Now athletes at Neosho schools have that luxury. We're going to show you their new end zone facility next. The Neosho School District put taxpayer-approved funds to use and today showed off some of what they've accomplished. The district today hosted a ribbon-cutting ceremony on the newly completed Lazy Boy End Zone facility. It's about 43,000 square feet and is home to locker rooms, concessions, restrooms, and an indoor practice space. The project was funded by voters who passed the Next Step ballot measure in June of 2020.
We've got this project, the Performing Arts Center, and a baseball field that has been completed. And just remarkable the difference that it makes, the pride that it's bringing to our community. And we're just thankful for Lazy Boy's support, our community's support, and all of the donors that have jumped in to help out.
The facility is named after its legacy donor, the Lazy Boy Foundation, which pledged $400,000 for that project. The budget for the entire facility was $5.4 million. Terry Lund, the Royster Middle School PE teacher, is certifiably the best PE teacher in the state. Just ask the Kansas Association for Health, Physical Education, and Dance. They named Lund the 2021 Middle School Physical Education Teacher of the Year. Mrs. Lund was honored today with a school-wide presentation.
So when the convention was canceled where I would be receiving this, it's like, oh, that's, upset and so forth. But having this here with my family, like these kids over here are my kids, and it's like priceless. So.
Wow, congratulations, Mrs. Lund. This year, Joplin community members played Santa for some students at Missouri Southern. It was through a Lion co-op program called Adopt a Lion. As the name implies, folks could anonymously adopt a participating student and buy them some Christmas gifts. And today, the students picked up those gifts.
The students that we have that participate in Adopt a Lion are not our traditional student or the traditional customers of the Lion Co-op food pantry. It's a lot of students that have children, that have families, and are needing things like diapers and bedding and towels.
38 sponsors took part in the Adopt a Lion program. Missouri Congressman Billy Long is big in Japan. Long's office announced he's been awarded the Japanese Order of the Rising Sun. Congressman Long was awarded the Order of the Rising Sun Gold Raised with Neck Ribbon in honor of his contributions to promoting Japanese and American relations and legislative exchanges. He served as co-chair of the Congressional Study Group on Japan for several years. Congressman Long said, quote, "I have always cherished my relationship with the Japanese people." Final check on the weather is next.
Join Planet Fitness. Your fitness is essential.
Jordan Abbey joins us now with a look at what's coming up tonight on KOAM News at 9 on Fox 14.
Tonight at 9, President Biden says he wants to fight the new coronavirus variants with shots, not shutdowns. Also, more details are released after a deadly school shooting in Michigan. And the NFL reaches a multi-million-dollar settlement with St. Louis over the Rams moving to Los Angeles. That, of course, much more tonight. KOAM News at 9 on Fox 14 after Thursday Night Football.
Jordan, thanks. Serena Williams isn't just a tennis legend and a wife and a mom. She's an author now, too. Williams announced her new children's book, The Adventures of Quaqua, today. It's about her daughter Olympia's favorite doll. The story centers on Quaqua teaching baby girl about the importance of believing in herself. Williams and her husband set up an Instagram account for the now famous doll back in 2018. Although the book is about Olympia's doll, Williams said it's dedicated to all children. The Adventures of Quaqua will be published next year. The weather pretty nice, Doug.
Yeah, it looks really pretty good. Our temperatures once again tomorrow into lower 70s, 71. We are going to get some more clouds, a few random showers over the weekend, but in general, not bad.
Thanks, Doug, and thank you for joining us. We're going to close tonight with our old friend Virgil Glenn as he gave a socially distanced Facebook performance for his church last year. See you right back here at 10. Let's make it a great evening.
Salon service is